Hello everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. So I know kind of on Facebook and some other places you've seen kind of cake in a mug, keto mug cake, all kinds of different versions of this cake in a mug, and I had to try it out, particularly when I was on the Whole30. So I'm going to give you some variations here depending upon whether or not you're on keto or if you're on Whole30, what can you use and what can't you use. And it really is a simple recipe that cooks in 1 minute. So what I have here, and I'm not going to use a mug per se, I'm going to use this bowl. This is what's going to go in the microwave for a minute. But here again is where you can swap out. So here I've got a tablespoon of butter. Instead, you can use a tablespoon of ghee, depending upon, again, which program you're on. So you melt that for 10 seconds. I have a scrambled egg that I'm now going to combine to this mixture. And then I also have coconut flour, which that's good in either case, whole or keto. And then I do have baking powder. So you have to be careful with this one. Because Whole30, you have to have a specific one. So look that up, or you should know probably which one you have. And then here again around the sugar. So if you're doing the keto, I think you can use, there's an alternate sugar that you can use, so use that in place. What I've done here is I've actually created kind of a sweet paste, and it's based on dates. So what I did was I pureed a cup of dates, and I added boiled water to that, put it in my Vitamix, and voila, I have this paste. And I just keep it handy. And so what I've done is I have 2 tablespoons of this. If you're not sure how to make this, just kind of look up a few of my other recipes and you'll see how to make it. I actually do it right there on the spot. So I've got 2 tablespoons of my date puree. So I'm going to put that in there. That's going to be my sweetener. And then I'm going to mix this together like so. And one of the things that I am going to add, again, if you're on Whole30, you can't add this. But if you're, and I believe on keto, you may be able to, if you buy certain kind. But these are chocolate chips. They're semi-sweet. You all know I like using the Ghirardelli, so that's what this is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply add some of that to my cake mixture. And you can see it really does look like a cake here. So I'm going to add that to my cake mixture. And then when it comes out, and basically I have 2 teaspoons here. You can just kind of use kind of how much you want. I'm going to use a little more than half of it because the rest of it, when it comes out, I'm going to actually put it on the top while it's really hot and it can melt. Okay, so very, very simple way of doing this. We're going to then put it in the microwave for 1 minute. So I'm just going to mix, as I mix this really well, and get it into the bowl because we want it to come out. I'm just going to kind of make it cute as best as I can. All right, now let's put it in the microwave for 1 minute. And it's going to come out just absolutely perfect. I've had this a few times. Again, like I said, a lot of times people say use a mug, and you can. It will actually rise on its own. It's actually absolutely wonderful. So we're just going to wait. Now, one thing that you can do with this particular recipe is, this is kind of the vanilla version of it. If you wanted to make the chocolate version of it, all you'd have to do is use unsweetened cocoa. So you just put the unsweetened cocoa, mix it in as well, and now you have a chocolate version of the same cake. And again, you can use your little chocolate. So we've got 11 seconds left. And we're gonna see how amazing this is. Again, it's quite delicious. I've made it now quite a few times. So we're ready. And it's very hot. It's very hot. So I like taking it out and putting my chocolate on it kind of while it's hot. So we're gonna let it cool just a little bit, but then you're gonna see just how easy it is to take out, just like a piece of cake is what it is. So this is your vanilla version of it. If you want to add a little vanilla, you can put like a teaspoon of vanilla in it, but you'll see that my chocolate is melting on top, the bowl is hot, and the chocolate is melting in the middle. So let's take a bite. So good, so good. This would be really good with some butter pecan ice cream on the side, which I think I'm going to add. So here's your cake in a bowl. Absolutely delicious. Again, you can make this chocolate if you want. Just add the unsweetened cocoa, and then you have a chocolate version of this. So delicious. So thanks for tuning in. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you'd like watching some new ideas on how to make things simple, delicious, but a healthier version of it, just click on the little circle where my picture is, and voila, every other week I'll be airing a new episode. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye-bye.